Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before starting my own presentation, I would like to introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fenny Noviatny from class B2 2019. I would like to take this opportunity to deliver the message of my proposal with the title Teaching Reading Comprehension by using group work discussion method. Let me begin by explaining the background of my research proposal. I would like to give you some background information related to my research proposal. The first is background. Reading is the important in learning English. Teachers should know what is the better method. Students still less ability in reading. And let's turn to next issue is research question. Based on the background that has been mentioned before, the problem of research are formulated in the form of question. The first is what is the scenario and the implementation of teaching reading comprehension by using group work discussion method at the 10th grade of vocational high school in Pleret. The second, what are the teacher and student responses toward teaching reading comprehension by using group work discussion method at the 10th grade of vocational high school in Claret? The third is what are student difficulties in learning reading comprehension with in now, I would like to move on. The next part is objective of the research. According to Creswell, the objectives indicate the goal of a study, so that the goals of this research are to know the scenario and implementation of teaching reading comprehension using group work discussion method of vocational high school in Pleret, to know the teacher and students responses toward teaching reading comprehension of vocational high school in Pleret, to identify the student difficulties in learning reading comprehension using group work discussion method in vocational high school in Pleret. This leads me to the next point, significance of the research. This research can give many benefits to the student, teachers, and other researchers. This research can be the instruction for another teacher and researchers who wants to improve students' reading skill. It may give some contribution to work of teaching English in general and to the teaching of reading narrative text comprehension in particular. For teacher, it enriches to knowledge about teaching methodology, especially in teaching reading comprehension. For the student, to know what is the method of teaching that can make them enjoy in their learning process. And next is the definition of the key terms. In order to avoid misinterpretation of terms in the title of this research, some terms and had been clarified before. The first teaching method is the method for teacher chooses to enhance the learning process of the student in achieving the goal of learning. The second, reading comprehension is a complex process in which her which her the reader uses her or his ability to find information. It means that the reader must be able to comprehend the meaning of printed words. The third group work is contemporary from of the teaching method that we call collaboration. This method of teaching promotes a sense of mutual responsibility among the student. And next part is literature review. Definition of reading. According Ginting 2005, that reading is a process of building an understanding of the written text. In addition, David Noonan, reading is not an invariant skills, that there are different types of reading skills that correspond to many different purposes we have to reading. Based on Harmer, reading is useful for language acquisition, provide that the student more or less student understand what they read, then better they get it. Reading is an interactive process that goes on between the reader and Reading is an interactive process that goes on between the reader and the text, resulting in comprehension. The text presents letters, words, sentences, and paragraphs that encode the meaning. The reader uses knowledge, skill, and strategies to determine what the meaning is. Definition of group work to increase student understanding of content, to build particular transferable skills, or some combination of the two. Instructors often turn to small group work to capitalize on the benefits of peer-to-peer instruction. This type of group work is formally termed cooperative learning and is defined as the instructional use of small groups to promote students working together to maximize their own and each other's learning. Johnson et al. 2008. Informal cooperative learning students work together for one or more class periods to complete a joint task or assignment. Johnson et al. 2015. And the last, research methodology, collection technique, and data analysis. Research design. In conducting a research, we need research design. According to Chris Well, 2010, research design is plans and the procedure for the researchers to detail method of data collection and analyze. In this research, use a qualitative method because this study is focuses on analysis of the reading material